Marriages in the Pakistani culture traditionally are arranged. The groom's family goes to the bride's family to propose marriage to the bride's parents. Arranged marriages require the consent of both the bride and groom. To have a successful marriage, the couple is usually chosen based on several things. The families base the choices on things such as family reputation, wealth, career prospects, appearance, values, religion, and medical history. The support of family and community to help the young couple work things out may be a huge benefit and help to the success of the marriage. Arranged marriages, like any other marriage, can have a negative result, but for the most part, the traditional arranged marriages are successful. Arranged marriage is sometimes given a negative connotation, but in Pakistan it is part of the culture and religion. It is not viewed as a negative thing, but a blessing. Forced marriage is sometimes confused with arranged marriage. Forced marriage doesn't have permission given by the bride and/or groom. Many of these victims are young, poor, and uneducated. They are taken from their family and isolated without support from family or friends. Divorce is not a good option as it gives a stigma because marriage is to be respected. Sometimes a bride may have a wedding proposal from a wealthier family. This is considered a blessing to the bride's family as they know that financially she will be taken care of. The family may not feel they can turn the proposal down because the bride herself would only bring a small dowry to the marriage. Once the bride is married, an added benefit to her family is that now her sisters have a better chance of finding an eligible suitor because they now have more choices in their social network. According to the Muslim Media Watch, an arranged marriage is a networking event. There are several events of a traditional Pakistani marriage. The engagement ceremony happens once the proposal is accepted. In this ceremony, a few close family members witness the exchange of rings and jewelry between the bride and groom. A wedding date is chosen and prayers and blessings are offered for the couple. The dolki traditionally was held days or weeks before the wedding ceremony. It is when family and friends come together for singing and dancing with dolki percussion instruments. They now usually combine the dolki with the mendi ceremony. Usually the mendi takes place 1 to 2 days prior to the wedding. It used to be held separately for the bride and groom, but now it is done together. The bride usually wears a green, yellow, or orange dress. The bride's close married female family members feed her sweets and decorate her hands, feet, and wrists with intricate henna art. The groom wears a shalwar kameez and oil is applied to his head as he is fed sweets by his close family. The mendi also includes dancing and acting by both the bride and groom's families. The barat is the procession in cars or with animals to the bride's home by the groom's family with the groom. The nikah is a formal Islamic wedding ceremony that can take place before the shadi. It is performed by an imam, which is a religious Islamic leader. During the nikah, a marriage contract is signed by the groom and bride. The contract usually includes the payment arrangement from the groom's family to the bride's family, or mahr. Both the bride and groom each have 2 witnesses. The wedding is not legal until the contract is completed. The shadi takes place either at the bride's home or at another wedding venue. The bride usually wears a brightly colored embroidered garara, lenga, or shalwar kameez. The groom can wear a sherwani with a sara or turban, or a suit. After the nikah, the arasari mushaf dakani, or showing of the face, happens when the couple is brought together with a green embroidered shawl over their head. They see each other in a mirror and the bride reveals her face to the groom. The couple then share a sweet fruit. The couple are congratulated by family and friends and dinner is served. Another tradition at the shadi is when female family members and friends steal the groom's shoes. The groom is required to pay them to get his shoes back. The money is then divided between the girls and women. The rukhsati is when the bride and the groom's family leave the bride's home. This is a difficult moment for the bride and her parents. As she leaves, a Quran is held over the bride's head to bless and protect her as she begins her new married life. The walima is like a reception and takes place on the final day of the wedding celebration. This is usually the day after the actual wedding ceremony and is done to publicly announce the marriage of the couple. The dinner is the first dinner of the newlywed couple, and the groom's family hosts it as a sign of their blessing of the marriage. The groom's parents invite the bride's family and friends for a dinner. The bride usually wears a dress and jewelry given to her by the groom's family. The groom usually wears a suit. Arranged marriage is a tradition that has been going on for a long time in Pakistan and India prior to the partition. They work because society in these countries helped to make them work. An arranged marriage is sometimes seen as the marriage of families, not just 2 people, so a support network is available. The celebration of this unity in Pakistan culture is displayed well in the support and help given by the families and communities of the bride and groom.